Hi, Sagittarius. Oh, look at this. Okay, we're starting with the High Priestess. Wow, I split those cards right where that card was face up, and I didn't even know she was face up in the deck. Well, that's a powerful energy. I think you got that in my most recent read for you. That's really powerful. Okay, we've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. These are clarified by the Lovers. Wow, the Death card and the Two of Cups. My goodness, Sagittarius, things are changing for you in a really positive way. I'm loving this read already, and I haven't even started in on it. Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got the Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Nine of Wands. Interesting. So underneath this Knight of Swords, you have so many powerful cards in here. You've got some lower, kind of more human level energies underneath this Knight of Swords. So it feels like there are some practical steps that need to be taken in the everyday world. There are some sort of mundane things you've got to deal with, but the main focus during this mid-August period feels like a much higher level energy. This Knight of Swords, he's very high, he's very spiritual, he's very knowledgeable. He's earned his place as the king. He's high up on the mountain. He's got the skills and wisdom and experience, but he's also got this high spiritual connection. He's using all of that to point the direction for your path. He's showing you where to go. This is your intuition, but it's also your knowledge, your skills, your experience, all of that wisdom that you have gained through a lifetime of experience. This is you. You've climbed this mountain. You've experienced a lot. You've gone through quite a lot over the last couple of years. And I don't know why I said that with such conviction. It was just a really strong energy I got coming through. Whatever you've been through in the last couple of years, it's put you in this very high position of clarity and insight into how you want to move forward. It's kind of a cold energy, but not in an emotionless way. It's basically just taking out the drama. It's like you can see what you need to do with clarity without the emotions getting in the way. That doesn't really mean you're emotionless. Sometimes that can be a bit of an energy of the King of Swords, but I'm not feeling that for you, especially with these two very heart-centered cards in here. But let's have a look at this spread. Okay, your current situation. Wow, the High Priestess and the Lovers. This is a very clear message. This is asking you to trust your intuition, to use your intuition and this high spiritual insight to make the choice that needs to be made here. And that choice is to follow your heart in whatever situation this is. This could very well be about a romantic relationship or any kind of relationship, but it could be about anything. Whatever this is, it's close to your heart. You have the clarity to see it clearly, but this is asking you to not just follow your head, to use your intuition, that higher wisdom, not just your lower level mind state, to access your heart and figure out what you truly want at your heart level. Whatever this is being influenced by the Ten of Pentacles and the Death card. It is bringing in a dramatic change that's going to be extremely beneficial for you. This Ten of Pentacles is the universe showering you with abundance, but it could actually also be some kind of financial windfall, something that's coming through that feels like it's going to break the dam a little bit. It's like you've been waiting for something to come in. This is that first step, and it's part of this massive transformation of this Death card, which is obviously a dramatic ending. What it feels like though is that what is ending is something that needs to end, and you've been waiting for it to end, and it's finally happening. It's like the drought is finally breaking. It's that kind of flavor. And it could be a bit of a financial drought. Maybe you're finally going to get a job after you've been hunting for the last few years. Maybe you're finally going to find that house and get approval for it when you've been jumping from rental to rental for the last couple of years. Whatever this is, maybe the person you've been longing for the last couple of years finally notices you and you get to go on a date. It's all really positive, whatever this is. These two cards, the Lovers and the Knight of Swords, with this intuition, this High Priestess feels like the link, the connection between these two cards. This is really asking you to make sure you have that higher wisdom and that clarity of vision, but to really keep your heart involved. You don't want too much emotion and lose out that clarity, but you don't want so much clarity that you go cold and you lose that connection with your heart. So allow your intuition to be that connecting point. This is a really powerful read, and I'm very excited for you, Sagittarius. Your outcome with the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, perfect. I love this. Whatever this is that's coming in, this is saying to go nice and slow, take this one step at a time, make sure all the details are checked and you know exactly where you're going and where you're going to end up before you set out. Don't fall into such a detail-orientated mode that you stagnate. You do want to keep moving, but you do need to make sure all the details are checked. But again, this Two of Cups is asking you to stay connected to your heart. Keep remembering this heart connection as you move forward. That will be your guide as you follow this path to whatever this is that's shifting and changing for you. But this isn't you, Dawn. This is so special. The other message with the Two of Cups, it's that two becoming one. Feel like you're finally coming back to yourself. You're reconnecting with your heart. You know what you want, and you finally get to take steps to make it happen, to bring it into your reality. This is so great, Sagittarius. I love this. Okay, let's pull some advice cards for you. The good thing about the Knight of Pentacles is it's always an assurance that if you go slow and steady and keep moving forward, whatever it is you're building here will put down strong roots. It's going to be very, very lasting and very solid and grounded. This is not something fleeting. It's not a flash in the pan kind of energy, especially alongside that Ten of Pentacles. This has the potential to be something really lasting and really stable and wonderful for you. Just make sure you've got your heart involved in it so that you make the decisions from that space. All right, the Four of Cups is the first advice card. I mean, it's kind of saying just what I said already. Keep your heart open. Don't focus so much on the details that you get bored and frustrated with this situation. It's kind of like, okay, for that example that I used about getting a new house, I've never bought a house myself, but I know that there are a lot of details. There's a lot of stuff involved with signing contracts and all of the payments and just dealing with all sorts of different people. There's a lot of steps that need to be taken along the way. That's part of that detail-orientated focus that I want you to have with the Knight of Pentacles. But it's also what this Four of Cups is saying. Don't get so caught up in the details that you close your heart off, because the universe is bringing in this Ace of Cups. This is blessings that want to come in for you. Something new, connecting with your heart that the universe wants to gift you. And if you've closed your heart off because you're so focused on the details, you'll miss it. So do keep your heart open. Take time out for yourself, away from the situation if you need to at any point, just to reconnect with your heart. Have a bit of play, have a bit of fun. And as I say that, the Three of Cups flipped over. I love that. I love the way tarot cards work. They're so great. So yes, take some time out to play, to socialize, to be social and have a bit of fun. Be a little bit of a kid again. Just go and enjoy yourself, reconnecting with your heart. The other message, of course, with the Three of Cups is that this is the three fates weaving your destiny. So at a lower level, remember I said there are some mundane things that need to go on here? That's kind of part of this whole story. There are things that need to be focused on when they need to be focused on. I's dotted, T's crossed. But this is also pointing at the sort of mundane human level stuff, and that's what this Three of Cups is also focusing on. It's pointing to these three fates weaving your destiny at a very human level. You don't need to worry about the high level stuff. The universe has that in hand. You can tap into it with that High Priestess energy and this Lover's card through your heart. The three fates are weaving your destiny at a lower level. You just need to keep your heart open even while you're dealing with the details. The Emperor, amazing, our third card for our advice. He's such an authority. So you need to be the leader in this situation. If you're working with other people to make this happen, to bring this in, this card is saying that you may need to step up into a bit of a leadership role. Take the authority here. Be the guide for the people that might not see as clearly as you, because you have very high vision here and very good intuition. You can trust your intuition strongly at this time. Make sure while you're in this leadership role, again, that you keep your heart involved here. You want to make sure this is all coming from a heart space. But yeah, you could be needing to step up into that leadership role just to make sure things are going in the right direction and that all the details are finalized properly. It's really great. Even if it is more of a romantic relationship and it's less contract or data or financial details that we're talking about, this could be little details like when you're going to meet next, or where you're going to have dinner next. You know, it's those little details that feel like they might fall into your hands at this time. This card is just saying, step up here because you're the one that's going to have the clarity at this time. And if you're dealing with another Sagittarius, that's going to be an interesting dynamic. You will need to find a balance if that's the case, because you're both going to want to be stepping into that leadership role. You're both going to have clear vision on this. I feel like the person that's going to be able to lead you both the best is the one that's really sitting deeply in their heart. Even if the best path forward for you in that moment is to actually take a step back, sometimes the best thing a leader can do is to delegate the responsibility to someone else, just to ease any conflict and ensure that everyone is happy and settled in their heart space. Okay, we're going to pull 3 final message cards for you, and I just had the Tower flip out. I don't know what this is related to yet, so I'm just going to wait until the other 2 cards come out. Right, we've got the Knight of Wands. Okay, that's awesome. You've got the 6 of Wands. So whatever this Tower moment is that the cards are suggesting is coming in, there's some aspect of your world that is going to be changing suddenly and dramatically. These 2 cards, the Knight of Wands and the 6 of Wands, are asking you not to be afraid of this, to just keep moving forward. That Knight of Wands is a card of action. All the Knights are cards of action, he especially. This might even suggest that you have a bit of a trip, go on a holiday, take some time away if you need to have a break, but ultimately keep moving forward because you are going to be victorious in this situation. Whatever this Tower is, it's moving you towards this sense of victory, celebration and recognition for what you've accomplished. All of this is looking really, really positive. You have at the bottom of the deck the 6 of Swords with the King of Swords and the Page of Swords. Wow, so you've got another King of Swords here. High clarity, vision, freedom of thought, new inspiration with that Page of Swords. But this 6 of Swords is saying that I feel very much this is connected to this Tower. Something dramatic that's going to help move you away from this difficult period that you've likely been going through. This card is about moving away from rough seas into calmer waters. It might be a slowish process. You just keep powering forward. Most of the reads I've been doing lately, it's actually been the opposite. It's like things are going to be moving fast around you, but you go nice and slow. You kind of have a bit of a different energy. I want you to go nice and slow with that Knight of Pentacles, but once this Tower moment hits, whatever that means for you, just keep powering forward. You will be victorious. Things are shifting and changing. That's going to happen relatively slowly, but you just keep moving forward at whatever pace you can manage and just stay connected with your heart. I think that's all I've got for you, Sagittarius. It's looking like a really positive time for you. I wish you all the best.